So yesterday I promised I'd send a video in English. Now the water is finally caught up pretty much. We still have about 4,000 liters. No. About 1,000 liters to fill up in here before it'll be equaled out. But that's okay. It seems to be working, and you can see how it flows from what's going on in this tank. So we're going to show you right now. So right here, you can see where the water is coming into the tank through this tube. And you see how it's bubbling up there? That is the water that's coming out of the tank. The flow tank, the fish tank up top. Unfortunately, a couple of the fish escaped into here. I don't know if you can see them there. Then they come to this pump, which runs the water all the way back up the hill. It goes up here this way. This is 3 6-meter tubes and about 4 meters of attachments. So it's just about 22 meters long. And 22 meters would be right around 28 to 30 yards, in case we're all doing imperial. Okay, here's the tank up top. As you can see, the venturis are out of the water because of the isolation nets. And we're gonna try and modify that later, but for now this works. As you can see, it's working fine. All this is water coming from that tank down below. You can see we have little baby fish right there, big old school of them. A less big school of them. I actually think I need to schedule another couple thousand fish brought up, because the little ones didn't survive as well as the big ones. So you can see how that's coming into the tank and aerating the water. It's also filtering it. You can see here, this tube that it's an L shape. This part goes all the way to the bottom. It touches the bottom. Has like the little crown you see on some of them with the little teeth in it. Can you see that? It has that on the bottom, so that anything that's on the bottom of the tank floats up through that tube and out the outlet there. This open to the air top prevents siphoning. So I'll show you where this all goes to now. I'm gonna come around. All of the water exiting the tank comes into this tank, right? It goes through this tube right here, goes into the tank, as you can see right here, and over into a hook-shaped tube right there that pushes the flow upwards, and then as it hits the surface, it spreads out and drops all the fish waste to the bottom. You can see down there it's starting to accumulate. Now this water goes out through this tube, but you can see it's sucking right there. It's sucking. I did that on purpose. Sucking out here, goes down there. That's the tube that you saw bubbling down at the bottom. It goes down this trail right here. That's basically it. Now we're missing a couple of things for this so far. One of them is right here. We are going to put in 7 tanks that are 1 meter deep by 2 meters by 2 meters wide. And they will have a screen on about 50 centimeters on either side, and in between the screen and the center will be filled with crushed charcoal. That will be used as a physical filter. Okay? And then the water will exit that and then come down here. Down here we're going to build 7 long tanks across this area. They'll be 12 meters long by 2 meters wide. They're going to be used to produce lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, peppers, food, basically. Plant-based food. And those plants will be filtering the water of the fish waste. So they'll be the chemical filter for the tanks. Then the water goes through that and returns to the fish tanks up top. Now, this stuff is what we're working on this month. This is what we're working on this month. I have one worker here right now, and my other workers had a family emergency where they had to go and rebuild part of their dad's house, but they should be back later this week. Then the real work starts. Got a lot of digging. You saw down there, I have to level all that land off to put the long tanks in for the floating gardens. That's our plan now. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.